Hey there, Libra, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of May. We're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies. Also, Libra, please remember if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Okay. I like it. I like it, Libra. Your recent past energies are looking good. New beginning. Lots of manifesting. Now, I'm saying you because this is your reading. This could also be your person's energy, so take them as they resonate. Okay. So there's a little bit of anxiety here. The main energy for your reading this month is the Nine of Swords. There's a little bit of anxiety. There's a little bit of pain here, but I think it's self-inflicted, if I'm being honest. Looking at these energies, it seems like you may be stressing yourself out, spending way too much time up in your head. We'll see, especially in the near future. In the recent past, you get the Six of Wands, the Temperance, and the Ace of Pentacles. You've been kind of working at having a new beginning. Now, this could be relationship-wise. This could be career-wise. I don't know yet. I don't see it one way or the other. You've been working at having a new beginning in something. We'll just call it something for quite a while. I do see this taking quite a bit of your time. This has been in the works for a while. And you're like, look, I'm not going to take a half-baked cake. I want this new beginning, whatever it is, to be successful, to be really, really good. And that's why it's been taking so much time. That's why it's taken you so long. And you've invested so much time in this whole process. Now, in the current situation, you get the Magician, the Knight of Wands, and the Tower. Whatever you've been manifesting it passionately, right? Like you've been thinking about this and you've been wanting this and you've really been drawn to this and you've been like, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want. Manifesting. It seems like something unexpected is taking place here. Now, I don't know if this is a fear of yours where you're like, oh my God, I want this so badly it's not going to work, or if this is actually something that took place or is taking place in the current situation. We'll see in a minute once we clarify. You're being super vague, which is not surprising at all. In the near future, you get the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Wands. You're overthinking some form of communication. So either somebody said something to you in the near future, or is going to say something to you, or you're going to say something to somebody, and you are literally like taking whatever this is and thinking and overanalyzing and thinking. And you're really shooting yourself in the foot here. This is not doing you any good, overanalyzing whatever this is. Okay, you've got me intrigued. So let's start clarifying, you super, super vague Libras out there. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords, which is the main energy for your reading this month. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Wands. This has to do with something that you care about. There is emotion here. Now, I don't see this being full-blown love, but this could definitely have to do with a relationship, or maybe you're just very invested in like a choice that you're about to make. I don't know. What I do see here is your heart is invested in this somewhat. However, you're not going to let this person see it. You're not going to let the other person that you're dealing with know that you actually have feelings, because you're putting on this front of me. Look at me. I'm freaking gorgeous. I'm amazing. I'm incredible. I'm confident. I'm charismatic. Like, no, this is purely, we'll call it like you are basically getting blessed by my presence. This is not, there's no emotion here, right? But it is. There is emotion. And that's what's stressing you the F out. You're very drawn to whatever this is too. Like I said, your energy is invested in this. Like you want this. You truly, truly want this. But I feel like for some reason you're putting on this front of not letting the other person know, not letting the world know that you're actually emotionally invested in this as well. Not just like, oh, I'm passionate about this, I'm interested in this. Like I actually give an F, like I care. And for you to care, you're not really showing. You don't want to show that you care. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Six of Wands in the recent past for you. Six of Wands is clarified by the Magician, which you get again in the same row in the current situation, the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. You've been manifesting this. You have. And now that it's here, you're starting like to evaluate and assess it. Again, you don't want to get too emotionally invested in whatever this is. You're not willing to allow your heart to fully dive into this. And you're showing me like, I've wanted this, I manifested it. The universe is like, okay, you manifested it, here you go. Manifestation successful. And then you're like, wait a minute, let me take a look at this. Let me analyze it. So you're like looking at it, you're like, I've been manifesting this, but is this what I wanted? Is this the shade that I wanted? Is this the shape that I wanted? Does it weigh as much as I want? You're literally like analyzing the heck out of whatever this is that you wanted. And this is coming from a place of fear. Now, again, you being you, you're not going to admit that you're afraid. You're not going to admit that this overwhelms you. You're not going to admit that, this is surfacing up a lot of, scary feelings. You're just like, no. I just need to make sure that the universe delivered exactly what I wanted, and it's not like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, Libra, okay. Let's take a look at the Temperance in the recent past. Temperance is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Six of Cups. Listen, you can call this wolf in sheep's clothing whatever you want. This is love. This is love. Some of you are dealing with either a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Taurus is showing up strong here as well. This is love for you, okay? This is a soul connection. And this person is not only a soul connection, they're also very attractive. Like, you look at them and you're like, oof, hot tamale. And you've been wanting this for a very, very, very long time. Whatever you've manifested, this isn't like, oh, I woke up yesterday and I was like, oh, let me manifest this. You've been manifesting this for a while. The universe delivers this soul connection, this higher level of commitment, and you're just like, let me think about it. Well, is this actually a soul connection? Is this the shade that I wanted? Is this the again, the weight that I wanted, the shape that I wanted? This is a soul connection. Why are we looking at the details? Why are we analyzing what form this soul connection comes in? And the packaging that the soul connection appears in seems to be a pretty nice package. But you need to think about it some more. You need to analyze it some more. Let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you do want a new beginning with this person. You truly do. The thought of having this new beginning makes you so happy. But then alongside the happiness comes the fear. The fear of heartbreak, the fear of being abandoned, the fear of it not working out, the fear of losing this. And so it's like the reward is amazing. You get this love, but then the fear of losing this love is equally as terrifying, right? And what you're showing me, the way you handle this is you just shut off your emotions. You're like, okay, feelings are scary. Both the good feelings, love, happiness, and the bad feelings, the fear and all of that. I'm just going to shut off my emotions and approach this logically. Be practical. I mean, sure, you can try, but I don't think it's going to be very easy for you to be practical with these kind of energies because they're pretty intense, positively intense. Let's take a look at the current situation. I want to see what the Magician is all about for you in the current situation. Magician is clarified by the Star, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this manifestation, you want it. And you get the Tower at the bottom of the deck and the Tower again in the current situation. You want this. Whatever you've manifested, this soul connection, this divine connection, you've been manifesting it for a while and you want it so bad you can taste it. You're showing me the Star and the Magician. That is literally manifesting on steroids, right? But again, you have a huge fear of experiencing emotional pain. So I don't know if this person specifically hurt you or you've got pain in your past from other relationships that you're now bringing into this. Either way, you're showing me like the energies are flowing, everything's good, there's equal give and take, but the fear. It's always like, oh, we had so much fun. But what if this person hurts you? Oh, that was such a good hangout. I really enjoyed our time together. But what if they abandon you? Oh my God, the soul connection feels so deep. But what if they leave you, right? It's always like, what if, what if, what if? And the what ifs are always negative because they stem from a place of fear of experiencing emotional pain. But I'm telling you, whatever you've been manifesting, the universe is delivering it this month. And you're just kind of like from a place of, oh my God, I finally got it. Now you're kind of freaking out. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands in the current situation. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords, King of Swords, Six of Wands. Okay, so what you're doing is, remember how I said you're essentially turning off all the feelings, good, bad, ugly, everything? You're like put him to rest. I don't want to feel anything. I don't even want to feel attraction to this person, right? And you're showing me this is the logical thing to do. This is the practical thing to do. And that's what makes me feel good. It makes you feel good because it makes you feel safe, right? If you don't feel anything one way or the other, then you're good. You're safe. You're happy, right? But not really, because you're essentially, it's not like you're just shutting off the bad feelings and you're remaining with the good feelings. You're shutting everything off. And so you're kind of like, yep, this is what the logical, practical thing to do is. No. This is what your brain is telling you is a logical, practical thing to do, because now you've somehow convinced yourself that you can't get hurt because there's no feelings. Okay. Let's take a look at the Tower in the current situation. Tower is clarified by the King of Cups, Eight of Swords, which you get again in the near future, the Three of Cups. Yeah, good luck fighting this, right? You shut off the feelings, right? No, you didn't. That's literally like trying to hold back a dam. Maybe you walled it off for a little bit, but these feelings are intense. And just like that, out of nowhere, they come back, right? So you're like, oh, I shut them off. The next day you wake up and it's like literally the dam has burst. And it's burst with love. It's burst with feelings. It's burst with emotion. Like, you cannot hold this back. You're trying. You really are, but you really can't. This is a very positive Tower moment. The problem is you're stressing out about it because you're like, oh my God, my only sense of control, right? Shutting off the feelings, that's not even working now. So what am I supposed to do? And that really scares you. And now you're spending a lot of time in your head, really, really overanalyzing this, psyching yourself out, getting scared because of your own little mental prison of fears and insecurities that you've created for yourself. I like this though. The universe is like, oh, you shut off your feelings? Bam. Good luck with that. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords in the near future. Eight of Swords is clarified by the World, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. The reason this scares you so badly is because you're afraid it's going to end. You're afraid that it's really going to end. And you're very confused about, well, what do I do? Do I feel the feelings? Do I not? Do I focus on the fear? Do I not? Do I listen to my brain? Do I not? You're literally running 100 miles an hour. Well, your brain is just thinking and thinking and thinking and overanalyzing and thinking some more. Yeah, you're really stressing yourself out here. It seems for no reason. But again, I understand it because fear is a very, very, very loud emotion. It's very loud. Like, you could feel all the love in the world and then fear will just mute that. Let's take a look. Ooh, okay. Give me two more for the Five of Swords in the near future. Five of Swords is clarified by the Hermit, Two of Wands, Eight of Wands. You get the Eight of Wands again. You're self-sabotaging here, and you get the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. You're self-sabotaging here, and deep down you know that. What you're doing, the way you're self-sabotaging, is waiting. So you're waiting on communication. You're waiting to open up. You're waiting to be vulnerable. You're like, let me take more time. So let's say you want to talk to this person today. You're like, nah, I'm not going to text them today. Let me wait until tomorrow. Oh, I want to meet up today? No. We'll do next week, right? Deep down, you recognize that this is a form of self-sabotage. You recognize that by procrastinating and delaying things, you're essentially shooting yourself in the foot. But you seem like you almost can't help it. You really can't help it. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands in the near future. Eight of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Page of Wands. I like this because you're taking a risk. You're taking a leap of faith here. You get the Fool at the bottom of the deck. You're taking a leap of faith. Despite your resistance, despite your fear of getting hurt, despite your guard, which is up, you're still moving forward. Now, again, you're approaching this very childlike, like in a positive way, right? You're being playful, you're being flirty. You're not fully leading with the emotions, which are there, because this feels safer to you. But you know what? I don't even care. As long as you're communicating, as long as you're opening up, as long as you have that energy of, okay, let's move forward instead of just staying stuck in place with all the fear, at least you're making progress. That's one foot in the right direction. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month. From the universe, you get the Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. You're guarded, you're defensive, and that's why you're moving slowly. You don't want to get hurt. So that's why you're very, very slow in terms of your movement. You're really dragging your feet. But at the end of the day, you can't fight it. You really enjoy this person's company. you have a lot of emotions for them, way too much to be able to resist this. You can't stop this love. You can delay it. You can prolong the whole process until you get to it. But this is a dam, which is like you're not going to be able to stop it. And I mean, why would you want to? These are really nice feelings. So, but anyways, Libra, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget, I love me some coffee. Donation link is below. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you here on the next one.